Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Carnivore, Carnivish, and Keto. And I am on my way to the shower, hence the headband. Get it off of my face. Do you people know that feeling? So here we are getting ready to talk about keto, carnivore, and carnivish and how it makes us feel. And most of us are N equals 1 with our experiments about what works and what doesn't. I'm interested, it was Jim from Beating Obesity that got me to think about, having something besides all meat. I was finding it rather, I was getting rather sick of it. I was getting rather that oopsie feeling just thinking about it. And so I began to lighten up and change up my food plan. I actually included a chicken breast. I've included pork chop. I've included less fatty meats, like the steak tips don't seem as fatty. The filet mignon doesn't seem as fatty. The sirloin tip burger doesn't seem as fatty. But the porterhouse, I was like, getting, and I guess you can have enough. So my Sunday go-to with the big green egg when Greg does his cooking is New York sirloin right now, and that seems to be just fine. And I reach a satiation point, satiety point, and I just know it's just like a cutoff, and it's a great feeling. So during the week, I've had a little sour cream, a little Rouse pizza sauce, a little avocado. I've had a couple of different omelets. One is the meats of pizza. The other one has the avocado in it. And, I'm feeling rather better. My carbs have not gone over 5 total carbs on the days that I'm having a couple of extra things in my OMAD. But I do feel generally better. I do think I've lost a bit of weight. I don't know. I'm not weighing, and I have no desire to weigh. So, but I know that the strict all carnivore, all animal products, the meat, cheese, eggs, was beginning to just not work in my belly. My belly said, try something else. And so if I have my little limit of 5 total carbs per day, it feels inventive, it feels invigorating. Now here's really the subject of today's video. Oh, hi, if you're new, my name is Sarah. I'm almost 70, and I've been practicing all these different ways for a number of years, like 6 or 7, doing many, many videos. I even have some Weight Watcher ones if you go back to the beginning. So I have hundreds of videos, if not thousands. And so this is just my journey, how it works for me. You don't have to follow me. If you have your own program and you're feeling okay, that's great. If you want to share it below in the comments, that works too. So anyway, I started adding just these little couple of carbs, and it makes a huge difference in how I feel. I also feel in how I look. And the important thing is I'm not hungry still. A lot of people report still being hungry doing the keto, the low carb, high fat, the carnivish. And so I had that concern. I still don't have it. I've gone back onto Chronometer to see what I'm having, how it all tallies out. Hence, I know about the 5 total carbs. And I'm really just enjoying the change up. It's given me a new joie de vivre, a purpose, looking forward to it, getting rid of that little sickening taste in my tummy that if I had enough Gerolsteiner, I'd burp, you know what I mean? And so I just feel better. And I guess feeling better is the point, right? And so I'm very happy with my little bit of a change up, just adding a little bit more. Rouse is not an animal product. Avocado is not an animal product, but they do make me feel a little bit better. And the diversity is keeping me engaged in the OMAD, which works for me. So instead of having another big slab of beef, I'm having a little bit of an omelet with some sort of meat on the side, like I did buy some sweet Italian sausage, and I cooked them low and slow, and so I can just pull one out of the freezer and have it next to the omelet, and it's a completely satisfying meal. So anyway, I'm just here to share with you that delights me, because I was afraid that hunger would be a detriment in changing up and adding a couple of total carbs to my food plan. I guess it's just working. And if you've been doing one of those plans a long time, and then you get a little bored, a little something's got to give, maybe going from keto to carnivore is what you need. Then if you do the carnivore for a while and you just say, you know what, I'm kind of meated out, and kind of add a couple of other things, maybe it will make a difference. Maybe it's because I'm older. Maybe it's because my hormones are leaving my body faster than I'm trying to think of like what you'd rush into a store for. Toilet paper during the pandemic. I don't know, because I listen every now and then to women that are under 40 do their carnivish videos, and I'm sitting there thinking, wow, and this is working. One that I'm in the middle of watching now, she's gained 15 pounds since going strict carnivore. And it's like, and she was talking about that fear of gaining and what that feels like. But her husband likes her with more pounds. She's feeling hormonally a lot more balanced. Her cycle is back, and it wasn't there for a long, long time from doing carnivore. Now, some people go to carnivore and they lose their cycle and everything else. But, since I began carnivore, stricter carnivore, animal products only carnivore, was gaining. And it's like, that doesn't feel good. I don't like that feeling of, a half a pound, 3/4 of a pound, maybe a whole pound in a month. Because at the end of the year, you're talking a hunk of fat on your body. And I don't know about you, but I'm sure that you've worked just as hard to losing it and then keeping it off. So I thought I was feeling optimum, 100%, the best I've ever felt, vibrant, yada, 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 with my carnivore food plan. But then I realized, no, my body might have wanted something. And although the baby butter lettuce did not work out, just so you know, having a carb in a different way, maybe through sour cream or maybe through avocado or maybe through a lot of rouse, although the rouse that I have is 30 grams, so it's like 1/4 of a carb. So maybe it's psychologically as well. I feel a little bit better. And it could change, because that's one of the things that we learn about doing these food plans, is that it can change on a dime with how we feel. And so, it's not like I'm craving a bowl of oatmeal, not at all. But if I did, I think I might have, 1/4 of a cup of it just to get it out of the way. When I had my 2 days in a row of the baby butter lettuce, my body told me, no, no. What are you doing? So it's still pretty oxalate free. I don't know how avocados rate, but 30 grams of avocados can't have a lot of oxalate. So anyway, it's very different. And I wanted to share it with you in case you've got some malaise about the food program that you're doing. I guess I'm just not a carnivore for life person like I thought I was. Definitely carnivish, but in different forms, like a white chicken breast. The thought of a thigh um, does not give me a good feeling. And so there's that. But having the white breast in that salad that I was having, minus the lettuce, it works. It's just that nothing's sitting on the baby butter lettuce now. So it's the dry lips. It's the cottage cheese. It's the well, it's going to be filet mignon this week, but it could be chicken breast, and then macadamia nut oil, those cute little quail eggs, some yummy bacon, and the avocado. It's it works. It was tasty, and I'll just remove the baby butter lettuce, and I'm just happy. It was just a crunch, but bacon crunches too, right? Got to find it somewhere. So anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. That maybe older bodies might want a carb or two. Not I'm going to have a croissant with chocolate melted in it, but I didn't mean to trigger anybody. I'm sorry. But maybe, just having a little something, something along with the protein that is not high fat protein, like the chuck roasts and the ribeyes. I don't know. That's what I found for me. So if you do suffer malaise and you haven't identified it yet as maybe needing a little change up in your food plan, substitute a less fat meat and bring in some full fat yogurt or some full fat cottage cheese. Who knows? It may be just what your body wants. It's just that little change up. And the couple of carbs aren't that bad. I mean, both of them are technically animal products, right? So I'm doing it. It feels good. I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe it's the seasonal thing. Maybe it's the older woman with the hormone thing. But I think seasons do play a part in what we're craving and what feels, sounds, tastes, sits with us in a good way. I don't know. Have any of you tried this? I read a few comments before I decided to do this video. And a lot of my carnivore ladies have said, I've included a little veg and I'm liking it. So just if you've got that malaise going, if everything's working fine for you, then have at it. But this message is for those of you that just feel a little something's off. I thought I could do this forever. Excuse me. I need some Gerolsteiner. And so changing it and adding it, don't feel guilty. See how your body responds. It could be just what your body wants. I don't know. It's working for me. I'm happy reintroducing, more bacon, the avocado, the sour cream, having an omelet instead of having, a pound of ribeye for my OMAD. I don't know. Day at a time. That's how we're doing it. Thank you so much for being here. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, with whatever food plan you're doing that works for you. I'm just so glad you're here. I love your comments. If you're not a reader of other people's comments, I suggest you do it. You may learn something about your own body that was kind of like a murky question mark. And maybe trying that could work. Thanks so much. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye for now.